Reiki session this morning at around noon, and we got a cancellation. And I had prepared the room and everything, got it all ready, and thought we were going to go ahead and do a session, but we're not. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send some Reiki out to you guys. So I got we got a couple of gongs set up that I'll be sending as I walk around the room because I want to do some sound as well. So we'll have the Reiki going with the intent of continuously going to flow once we initiate this. And then I don't think you can see, but there's a 24-inch crystal singing bowl over there, and there is a 24-inch brass over here. So those are the sounds that you're going to be hearing. As I can't seem to play music and videotape at the same time, so we're just gonna sort of wing it. So here we go. If everybody would bear with me, if you do Reiki, go ahead and send back straight to this video. Because whoever's watching this video, we want the intent that of the collective. As the collective sends back, that comes back and it'll bounce back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And people will watch this video will hopefully be able to use this as a Reiki session. That's my intent. I was asked to do this. The last time I did this was we were all in quarantine still, and somebody was desperate for a session, and I couldn't get them in to get a session, and they didn't really want long distance. They wanted something where they could sort of see what was going on. So I sat down in front of the screen, and well, the rest is, we sent Reiki to them. So here we go. Let me do my Gajo meditation to begin with. I want you to thank all of your peeps. Thank all of your healing team, let's say. Whether that's parents or deceased relatives, Reiki masters that may have gone before you. If you don't practice Reiki, just people of faith that have gone before you that you could consider as your guides. All of the archangels, specifically Michael is one of my favorites. He always helps protect and always comes in when we ask him to come in. We also asked Dr. Mikao Usui, who refounded Reiki. We asked Dr. Hayashi, or we asked Mrs. Takada. Mrs. Takada and Dr. Hayashi and Master Usui were the ones who brought Reiki to the West, brought Reiki to back to the public, and so we thank them. We thank anybody that we know that is thinking of us, or people that we should just be thinking of, that are now our guides because they've left this plane, and we ask for their guidance. And Shokure, Shokure, Shokure. Home Shazay Shonen. Home Shazay Shonen. Home Shazay Shonen. Ekomyo, Ekomyo, Ekomyo. Seiki, Seiki, Seiki. Shokure, Shokure, Shokure. sign that you're opening the crown. So that way when you put symbols, you put those sacred symbols in, it's open and receptive, like a flower. Sometimes when you come around from the crown, and you put your hands over the third eye. On numerous occasions, I don't know why, but I've been called to stick my thumb right on the third eye. It's just sort of like, seems to give me a direct connection. And I can see a little bit more into what somebody else may be seeing. Especially if that area is generally closed. And they don't really understand what they're looking for. You'll be able to help them. I've also found out somebody had given me a piece of advice a while back. So let's say I'm over the throat chakra. You're dealing with somebody who just they cannot speak their truth. It's just that they're just having problems speaking to who they are. And the chakra's stuck. It ain't moving nowhere. It's just stuck as stuck can be. And I just noticed nobody can see me. So I think I turned that a little too far. That's a little better. So as I was saying, the throat chakra, it's stuck, right? One of the reasons that I have all the musical instruments is to raise those vibrations to help unstick things. Now let's say it's stuck and you can't figure out how to get it to move. Try to wind it up. People will see me sort of spinning it for them. All I'm doing is sort of turning that chakra that's just closed and stuck and freeing it up. Letting the energy just float away. Down to the heart. One of the hardest ones to clear. Because as soon as they leave here and they call that honey and go, hey honey, I just had this amazing Reiki session, and they don't get a positive answer, that heart chakra goes, it just. So something that somebody taught me a long time ago was to think of it beating. If you think your heart chakra is like this, don't try to open the chakra completely all at once. Open it like your heart. Your chi moves when you, if you've ever done qigong, when you do things like slap, that creates movement of your chi. Think about this. If you think of your heart chakra and your heart chakra is blocked, can you open it just a little? How about a little more? Just a little. Open it up, and it's going to close right back up. But close your eyes. Deep breath. And as you exhale, open that heart chakra. Let it close right back up. Exhale and let it open slowly. It will teach you to keep it open on a longer basis. You're always going to have something that's going to go and it's going to mess with you and mess with your heart. It's the way life is. It's the way the universe is. That's how the universe tests you. So I move this over a little bit onto the other side. We're going to come and we're going to talk about the solar plexus. Draw the symbols in my hands again. Fire ignited. Here's a Qigong exercise you can try to do that will ignite the fire to get those chakras moving, get that chi moving, so that way when you go to put your hands over somebody, solar plexus is filled with all sorts of emotions. There's another one where you may have to turn the chakra, give it some help. Sacral chakra. What I was saying is your chi, when you pump and pull, is one of the ways you activate. Which is why you get those slow flowing movements back and forth to move your chi. Your breath is the first place that chi enters your body. Back to the solar, back to the sacral chakra. Needs to be clear. This is where your confidence is. This is where your creativity is. Tell people if you want to have your root chakra open, you need to be grounded to Mother Earth. Think of your feet as roots to the tree. And the deeper the roots go, the more stable you are as a person. The more direction you have, the clearer your path becomes. Reiki's usually about this far above the body, unless you know the person really well. Usually, I put my hands right on the feet. We want to push those feet right into the ground. This is a Qigong move that will help open your heart to love and to express your love to the world. Take your hands, put them down by your sides. I want you to put your hands over your head. I want you to scoop up all that chi. And then come down very slowly. The slower, the better. I want you to come down to about your waist. And I want you to go into the lotus position. Turn your hands like a diamond. And push out to the universe. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna play little gong, which they say when the vibrations from the gong reset your soul. Thank you for joining me.